another 5 stacks of poison there from MiLAN. And as soon as Violent used all of his stick charges to get his mana back, it all disappears again. RodjER, he's going to try and go for a little solo play here. It's not much damage because early days, and as a result, he might just be dead. Trying to get ran down, OwnedMe even dodging the stroke of fate there to make sure he does not get slowed. First blood. Yeah, maybe it's a good job the Grimstroke died, you know?
Sometimes it's good that your supports die.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Malr1ne is smiling, but yeah, the Rubik's not smiling. I think Hellscream is dead.
He is dead. But he was all coming in to secure that 6-minute room, which does spawn top, so that is picked up for Malr1ne's children as well. But actually, the aggression does not stop there, as RodjER getting controlled up, lorenof on top of him. Can he get himself the double kill? Nah, MiLAN gets the final touch there. Also, the bottom, Daxak, he just got a solo kill into Vazya, dives past the tier 1 tower for it.
Yeah, look at that. The Deuce of forced to TP away, and Vazya maybe dying twice here. He's definitely dead.
It looks like it. He's going to run him down. One more usage of the Q. And he will fall. Ooh, taking a bit of harassment there from Hellscream, but easy to walk off there with the Ghost Shroud. He was going to TP back just for extra safety.
It is a bit deceiving.
100%. I mean, yeah, for only 8 minutes in, and the bottom farmed core on level up is still like 600 gold ahead of the top farm core. Nemiga is
Violent's dead.
Great. Okay, not going to get the Reaper Scythe kill, but even still, just his presence will be enough to bring him down, and going to get the tier 1 tower for good measure. Extra value, but maybe they can get this response kill on swedenstrong. Well, actually, lorenof comes charging in here. The X12 does stun before he can get the split earth off, so maybe he might survive. Good telekinesis throw back as well. And lorenof, he just stands his ground right now. There's nothing Nemiga can do to touch this Leshrac. Yep. Yeah, it's so much AoE pulses going on. It's very, very scary. It's still insane just how far ahead Daxak is as well. In terms of
swedenstrong.
He does get called out. They're going to try and go for him instead. There is going to be the nice disruption, keeping him alive for now. And it looks like he is going to be RodjER the one to fall instead. But actually, Nemiga going to try and commit force to this. Malr1ne in danger. Not much mana left to play with, but the safety of the tier 2. And lorenof not having much mana, he will be able to survive. Instead, swedenstrong, does he get caught? Tosses him into the entrance. Backing him back. Okay, we'll die. swedenstrong second death, only person to die so far there on level up side. They're just not really able to do anything about it.
Yeah, like they really need to try and enable this Void Spirit with everyone else. Wait a minute, and you cannot enable the dead hero. Like, if you can get the Iron Shell, if you can get the Inkswell into Malr1ne, that's how you win these fights. But it is LVLUP taking the advantage just because they have all of that gold lead. They feel way more comfortable just grouping up in a fight. That's actually the hard part for Nemiga. You have to maybe bait someone in. Okay, they will find Mr. Vazya here.
It's a nice one to find. They're actually going to double down and commit for this fight right now, completing the TP from Hellscream, who, unfortunately for him, he's going to get caught off. But you see level up, they don't really give a crap about the Rubik. They were looking for someone more important, and they have found it. Malr1ne jumps at low ground, barely able to survive, but he's got the Ghost coming after him. He's got to outpace it. Imagine the Simulate's coming off cooldown. He will dodge, jumps down to the south side, TPing out. No read. Oh! That was so close. That was milliseconds.
Even got the ward there. Duration is increased a bit. So, okay, they find this Bloodstone Leshrac. The save though.
Good disruption coming through. Going to be able to keep him alive, and now comes the rest of the engagement. OwnedMe also dropping his ult, but lorenof though getting pretty alive. He's still damn well alive. They can't get the kill. Instead, Hellscream gets traded away. Malr1ne uses to simulate down to the south, but swedenstrong, perfect place to stop him. He will die, and OwnedMe underneath the tier 2 also found this grab on towards RodjER. Does he commit? Looks like he will. A swedenstrong, Blink Dagger off to the side. The right clicks alone coming in from this bear, doing so much work, but swedenstrong with the final tree swing brings him down.
So LVLUP, I think they're definitely doing most things right. They're also going for the cleanse of the Shadow Demon. I think it's going to be a big one, as the snake is dead.
Yeah, they found the big ticket item right there. Violent going down.
Like, someone that has some deep stats in right now, because 20-minute BKB on a carry Necrophos, I don't think I've ever seen an earlier BKB. That's why I love Daxak. And, oh yeah, they got a glimpse of everyone from Nemiga here trying to steal what is rightfully theirs. And auto, oh man, 2 wisdom runes, and I think they're gonna get those kills as well. The Rubik gets tossed.
Yeah. Oh, stolen toss and throw him away. He's buying time, but I think that's all it is. He can't get himself out of this one.
Yeah.
He will die. Another 2 kills. A valiant attempt. It felt like they had to make something like that happen, but I dare we even look at the win probability. I'd be very scared to look at it. Yep.
It is way too scary. Okay, they get that soul bind. The Inkswell does connect. I mean, this Shadow Demon is not dying, dude. He is higher level. I think he's the same level as the DOTA right now.
Yeah, instead of catching the re-engagement on top of him, they can try and burst him down. He's just so damn tanky with a Glimmer Cape as well. Not even the help of Malr1ne can make any difference. And Violent, he's on his own right now. The TP coming in from Yazir. Can he actually make the space to keep his Medusa alive? There's a big question on the Huck. He's just going to continue chasing after him. The Reaper side not going to do anything, unfortunately. So it looks like Medusa will be able to escape and try to pressure to Huck.
Every other lane struggled. So just like game 1, Malr1ne is in a tough spot. Like, you have to create space for everyone, and you don't even have resources yourself. Well, that's another kill, but Tiny, the only hero that died on the side of LVLUP.
Still, yeah. They pressured OB. He's not going to hold for 8 seconds. He's going to be fine. Actually, Daxak jumps in very aggressively, putting himself amongst everyone here on the side of Nemiga. RodjER caught on the wrong side of the fight there, will get picked off. Malr1ne trying to focus on towards MiLAN. He doesn't have much damage output. Instead, he's going to get controlled up from the Spirits. As the Huck forcing away Violent as well. Medusa a null factor in this fight. As Malr1ne still will fall. 2 people gone to avoid the avalanche just barely. But actually, they're coming after him, trying to cut off his retreat. Got another Remnant in a second. They actually tossed the Shadow Demon forwards. But even still, OWNMe is just so damn quick. He puts himself up to the high grounds. They don't have any vision on him yet, but it doesn't matter, man. They've got so much damage. He's just gone. Down for 40 seconds. They're coming straight for Violent. Will he actually get picked off from this one? MiLAN is here. Yeah, he's doomed. You can see on the map, Nemiga are coming in. Maybe they can keep him alive for as long as possible. It's not looking likely. He's actually stuck behind the illusions. He can't go anywhere. He's trying to TP out. Is there a cancel for it? There is not. He actually does manage to escape. Meanwhile, lorenof and OwnedMe in deep, diving the tier 3 towers. They've got 1. They've got 2. They've got a 3rd. And, actually, aggressive push out here from Nemiga, trying to do what they can right now. But everyone really from LVLUP is still nearby. The Leshrak's actually pretty close to this fight already right now. Violent, one of the front lines, poking and prodding on towards the Hack. Not trying to overdo it. Meanwhile, toss back. They put Violent out of position. Immediately chuck on top of his OwnedMe.
No OT.
All the things coming out right now. Actually, lorenof's taking a lot of damage. Able to pop the BKB though on top of the Leshrak. Getting some mana back as well. They can try and continue this fight. With OwnedMe getting very low. Maybe they can actually get the kill on towards the Brewmaster. But actually, it's just Malr1ne trying to get the finishing touches. It's not going to work. He is safe and now. Violent, controlled, out of mana. He does at least kill the Tiny. But still, at the same time, the Hawk's doing tons of work in the back line on his own. They've got 3, and the only 2 survivors there for Nemiga, very low HP, and they can only run away. Yeah, I guess Nemiga knew there's probably no way they could actually take that fight. Instead, the Wisdom Rune, once again, it's going to get taken away there. LVLUP gets it. Off control though, doesn't have much mana to play with, so he has to be very careful. He's trying to retreat. Good vacuum, connects onto the 2 of them. A lot of damage as well. Swedenstrong is in, going to try and control up Malr1ne. And look at the health returning there for the Lesh. He is fine. Daxak getting killed on RodjER as well. And already they're desperately trying to retreat here on the side of Nemiga. Once again, entering a fight they were ill prepared for. And there's going to be the toss-up as well on towards Violent.
Unlucky Slash outplayed way too many times, and everything just contributed to one another. And RodjER, he cannot catch a break, huh?
Right, let's get him.
Dispel on the Inkswell. Good luck.
Yeah, he's a goner. lorenof wants to get another kill. Meanwhile, actually a fight happening outside Diet base, and LVLUP are just making moves despite having, their strong mid laner not even there. They've got 2 Violent tossed outside of the base. There's no buybacks available here for Nemiga to try and lend a helping hand. He just goes to the straight TP back because LVLUP, they don't care about him. Instead, they're getting this pick off onto Vazya. Once more, he is down. Does have buyback at least, but even still, this is probably going to be a few buildings getting taken away.
I don't remember in my life watching a professional game where 2 different heroes had beyond godlike streaks in the same game. Both the Leshrak and the Hawk have godlike streaks. I wonder who's going to get MVP. Definitely not Violent. He is Giga dead.
Yes, he is. He shows his face for a couple of seconds and immediately gets punished for that one. And yeah, this is probably a very demoralizing loss here for the side of Nemiga. They probably felt comfortable after the draft, but I'm not sure even what happened. It just quickly fell out of their hands here, and it just really feels like no hope at all to get themselves back into this one. Like, everyone's
It's just
so
sheer
down.
outplay. Like those lanes were totally destroyed by LVLUP, every single one. Some of them should not be destroyed, especially the Brewmaster one. We did talk a little bit about the lack of that melee partner for the Darkseer. Right, I don't think that was necessarily it.
But yeah, if you're the side of Nemiga Galaxy, is there anything that you're like looking at this game, you're like, okay, we definitely need to shut that down?
I feel like mostly what stands out to me is the Hack's hero pool and the willingness that they can actually first pick his hero and still look amazing. I think that is probably one thing that you can try and abuse. You pinpoint all of the heroes he's been playing in this tournament, and you find a way to actually bait him into not a great lane, not a good game, and the vacuum is amazing.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Tries to
matter.
take the space. No, it does not. As they all still just get picked apart with ease. Buyback as well onto the Rubik. Only 19 seconds left on this Aegis of lorenof. He's very low right now. If they can time this, maybe they can get a good kill. Instead, Vazya gets forced off out of position. Another fantastic toss back there from swedenstrong. They break the Aegis. They have a second left, so unfortunately the time is just not quite there. GG is called as Rampage comes out for the Hawk at the very last second.
All right, production's gonna have a hard time figuring out who the MVP is in this game because, yeah, only Tiny died throughout a 36-minute game.